right, g'day everyone. Welcome back to the Snake Catchers podcast. I'm Brett and I'm here, of course, with Dan, as always. Both back on deck after being away for a bit. And yeah, this episode's going to be part one of the sort of trip recap, I suppose. Yeah, back sitting in your snake room, back in the cold in Adelaide.
At least it's not too bad in here, but it's like freaking 10 degrees today, I think.
It's miserable outside, but typical, you go somewhere hot and it's miserable when you get back.
Wasn't too bad the day I got back. It was like 18 or something.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like a massive hit.
Yeah, eased into it a bit more.
But then like a couple of days after, it just got
freezing.
It was freezing. Like,
yeah, you got back a week and a half before I did.
Yeah.
I stayed on a bit longer.
Yeah, and you continued to send photos and stuff. And sitting and going back to work and
as you do.
Being all depressed about it.
Yeah, and I was just sitting in Darwin having a great time in the warm.
Still fun.
It was a good trip. It was, needed to just get out and do something different.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. Singapore.
Yeah, so that was the first part of the two-parter. Obviously, we went to Darwin after that as well. But yeah, Singapore for 5 nights, 5 days, something like that, whatever it was.
Like that,
yeah. We sort of said in the sort of other episode that we did before going what the sort of goal of the trip was. Obviously, it was a herp trip. We were going over there to see stuff. So yeah, we flew out on the Wednesday.
Yeah,
I think it was the Wednesday
morning.
Yeah. Luckily, we can get a direct flight from Adelaide to Singapore, which is nice and convenient.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah,
just to go straight there.
It's straight there, no stopovers, no waiting around in airports because airports are miserable places.
Yeah.
It's only a 6.5 hour flight.
Went pretty quick.
It wasn't too bad. Yeah, you have your entertainment and everything, which makes it easier. And I had you two as entertainment for the whole fucking time, which was a bit of a laugh as well.
Yeah,
going over there.
Yeah. But it was so much of a laugh towards the end. It was pretty more so get me off the plane. You would have been going probably.
I was just keen to get out there and start looking for shit.
And we got straight into it pretty well.
We did, yeah. We got through security reasonably quickly, apart from you.
My little mess up.
You had a bit of a mishap. You mixed up some numbers on your passport or something.
I did, yeah.
And
I'll tell the story because it's kind of funny. I was giving the other mate that came with, I was giving him shit the whole flight because you can do this entry visa thing online before, like 24 hours before you leave to save your time on the other end so you don't have to do anything. You just walk straight through pretty much. And I was banging on to him about how he hasn't done it. It's going to cost us 10 minutes at the airport and all that. And then, get to the airport. He's done his stuff and gets through and I get pulled up and my thing didn't work. And then, found out I put wrong letter or something on my passport number on the thing. And then I got pulled to the side and had to go through the talk to the whatever they customs or whatever they are. In there, they'd go through. It was fine. It took like 10-15 minutes and completely calmed myself really. And then for the rest of the trip we missed everything by 10 minutes. No,
it's just when you get there, you just want to get through as quickly as possible and just go. I mean, it's pretty good at that end anyway.
Nah, I thought it was alright. Yeah,
you do pretty well. Just walk straight through, which makes things easier. But that's what we did. We pretty well got through, got the bags, and then got the train to the hotel, dropped all our shit off, and then straight out, basically.
It was so good.
From there, we got there, mid-arvo, I think it was?
Yeah, about 3, I think.
Yeah, so we went straight out to sort of get that sort of late arvo session in before it gets dark. First spot we went to was Pasir mangroves, which is quite a popular spot. Quite well known for a heap of different species.
And by other herpers and frog people and all that.
Yeah.
That were out there when we were out there, but it was to be expected.
It was to be expected. I feel like a lot of the spots like that are quite well known, quite popular.
I'm surprised how many people weren't actually there for snakes, because on this boardwalk that you walk through looking for stuff, you obviously come past other groups that are walking through and everything. And like I think the people that were there when we were there were like frog people or something, or because we got all excited walking along the path. And then you see like when you're out looking for stuff and you see a heap of people standing somewhere, you're like, oh, you get all excited because they found something. And you get up closer and they're like, oh, it's a frog.
Or a bug or something like that.
Like frogs can be cool and stuff, but at the same time we're looking for snakes. Yeah.
So yeah, first night the target was a mangrove pit viper. From what I'd sort of researched, pretty frequently sighted out there.
Yeah.
But again, we got out there before it got dark just to sort of do the late arvo snake run to see if anything was moving, because they do get spitters moving there through there quite frequently as well. So got out there to do that. Again, you start seeing shit as soon as you get in there, really. Of course, not just snakes, but there's monitors running around everywhere. There's mammals, there's birds everywhere.
Yeah.
So it was just good seeing everything as well, like all that stuff.
Yeah, I think it was just cool. Like I think I mentioned it to you. Like you sort of wake up in shitty cold Adelaide, and then that night you're literally like in the warm looking for snakes and all that sort of stuff. Like it just changed.
It just bit of a sort of dynamic. But it was warm.
It was.
It hits you as soon as you get out the airport. It's like a punch in the face.
Kind of got a little bit used to it as we went, but still, like I think we got away with it a bit. With like a bit of cloud cover for most of the trip. Yeah,
it wasn't just, full sun.
Because when the sun did come out, you're like, yeah, it's hot.
It's hot. It didn't rain either the whole time we were there, which didn't help.
They said it was going to every day.
They said it was going to every day, but it didn't. I feel like we did well with the species, but I feel like if it had rained, we would have seen more. That definitely would have brought more stuff out, but didn't rain. It was fucking hot. But again, that's the nature of Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
I'll say this story while we're sort of on the first day, because it did happen then. We'd walked around the mangrove sort of, again, that sort of late arvo before it got dark. We'd come out to go get a bite to eat, found a restaurant, we were sitting down there, and scrolling through the phones, and it was like a couple of hours prior to that, they'd seen the king cobra eating the reticulated python out at the wetlands.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck.
Where we were going the next day.
But yeah, we'll get onto how we did with that.
Do you want to talk more about that shitty duck curry?
It wasn't too bad. It was just fucking hot.
It
was
didn't
hot.
Didn't get up to the best start with that food. I did alright after that.
It wasn't too bad.
Then we're out again.
Literally straight after that, went back to the mangroves and started spotlighting for stuff. And we did well that night. We saw a few things. The tide was out, so things were sort of perching in the mangroves. The sort of streams going out had heaps of water snakes in them. I don't even know how many of those we ended up seeing. Probably 15 or 20 that night, just in these little creeks. Sort of as the tide goes out, I still need to identify a few of them as well that I haven't done. But there were a few different species of those. Vine snakes as well. They sort of were another common one.
Yeah.
There was a bit of a theme. I think we saw at least one of them every night.
Didn't we?
Yeah. Bronzeback.
Yeah.
That was cool. And we ended up getting 2 mangrove pit vipers as well, which was the target for that first night. So that was definitely
What was the other common name for them?
Shore pit viper.
Shore pit viper.
Yeah. So that was a good lifter, good start for the trip.
And sort of explaining how you spotted it discreetly too.
Yes, yeah. Again, there's lots of other people moving around on the boardwalks looking for stuff and all this sort of stuff. And I'd walked up a sort of section, and this group there was probably 15 of them were coming back towards me. You two had moved further up, I think, and I was looking down and I saw one just sitting in ambush quite low to the mud, just on one of the mangrove roots. And I saw it, and nature of pit vipers, they're not going to go anywhere. No. So I sort of just milled around that area and waited for this group to pass. and then called you guys back over and said, "Oh, there's one down here."
Yeah, just like you were just so discreet about it. You just came across as like, "Oh, there's one back there." Didn't want anyone to see it. We'll go back in a minute. Like, because obviously, yeah. I mean, like Singapore, I guess we could say at the start, like Singapore is really strict with and like wildlife interactions and that sort of thing. So you got to be careful. Yeah, with what you know,
what you do.
What you do.
Yeah.
We just wanted to get a little bit closer for photos, all it was, because we're down where it was. Like, we didn't touch it or anything like that, but just wanted to get, or Brett wanted to get a decent photo with his camera at least, and then all three of us took turns to go down onto the mangrove and.
It wasn't like it was literally just off the boardwalk, just down. You could literally just step off, and he was there pretty well. We'll put a photo up.
Yeah, I was gonna say
of it.
I've got a new thing. I'll screenshot where we talk about it, like that.
Oh, there you go.
And then I'll go back to that, and I can remember what minute we talk about it. Then I can cut that in. Yeah, I'll put a photo.
Yeah, we'll put some photos up.
They're not like they can be a cool looking snake, but they're that kind of bland, like compared to like a Waglers or something.
Yeah,
they're pretty like just like they can be jet black, can't they?
Yeah, they can get the sort of the more yellow on their face. Individuals can, but I'd say these two were pretty sort of stock standard.
Yeah,
that we saw. Again, nice snake, good to see. Well, vipers. Because cool obviously we don't have them here in Australia.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was a good start to the trip, and we got two of them as well, which was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Good to see.
How long after was the second one?
Only like 10 minutes or something.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't long after.
Similar positions. I think one was
a bit higher
than the other.
Yeah. But they literally just sit in ambush on the mangrove roots.
Yeah.
As the tide goes out.
He would have sat there the whole night waiting for a feed.
Probably. Yeah.
Or until the
tide comes back in. Yeah. Not huge snakes either. Nah, they were.
One of them might have been half a metre, maybe.
Yeah, 500, 600. Yeah, but not huge. The Waglers definitely, or the females definitely get bigger.
Yeah.
Out of the two species.
Because they're not sexually dimorphic, are they?
No, not the shores. No. But yeah, that was night one. And yeah, after that, obviously, I don't even know what time we ended up going back. It wasn't terribly late.
No, it might have been
midnight, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, bit of an effort for the first night. We got what we went out there for.
Yeah.
And then, we knew it was going to be pretty fucking hard going from there. So
yeah,
got a bit of a rest in.
Yeah.
After being on the flight all day as well.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And started up early the next morning.
Yeah. So the next morning was the start of our hunt for the king cobra. We spent most of the time out there, those fucking wetlands, didn't we? We spent a lot of time out there.
We did every morning there, didn't we?
All but one, I reckon.
Can't remember which morning we didn't do.
We didn't do it the second morning because we went to Thompson for Waglers.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But all the other mornings we went out to these bloody wetlands to try and find a king cobra, because we said it in the other episode. The lead up, like the weeks leading up to it, there was a sighting every second day of a king out there.
And like everyone we talked to is like, yeah, you'll see one out there. Like just about how confident they were. So like we're sort of getting our hopes up, and you're like, yeah, it didn't happen. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Not through lack of trying, because we put in a bloody big effort for the kings. But yeah, these wetlands were a fantastic place, again, just for wildlife in general. Yeah. There was all sorts of stuff.
So if you look, I suppose it's the only wetlands that's there, isn't it, really? It's kind of obvious.
Yeah, the more well-known one.
Top left-hand corner of Singapore, pretty much. But you can go there, do like a boardwalk as well, and then you can go across a bridge and then do a lap of this. That surrounds the... I don't know how to explain it. It sort of surrounds like the inner mangrove as well, and then there's like a ring route you can sort of do, like track, and like you get all sorts of people out there. Like there's people out there like looking for birds, just people just doing exercise. People looking for snakes, obviously, and all that. So actually, the first that Wasn't know if it was the first lap or the second lap where we saw those monitors doing that combat.
Oh yeah.
Can't remember the
Nah, I
first or
can't
second lap. I think it
remember.
might have been the second lap, maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, came around the corner and saw these two. Like they're quite prevalent out there. The Asian water
Oh, they're
monitors
everywhere.
and like some big fellas out there too. But yeah, walked around the corner. Like, yeah, we both posted on our socials, but they'd sort of just up. I've never seen them combat like that.
Nah.
No Australian ones. Anyway, they would, but I haven't seen footage of it. Yeah, literally up on both on their back legs, and it looked like they were hugging each other. Both pretty big lizards too.
Decent size.
They were just
Yeah.
sitting there, just like couldn't give two shits about us being there. We ended up walking past them because we had to keep moving, and got a video of it as well. But yeah, that was pretty cool.
It was pretty impressive. Yeah. But just going back to it, they were everywhere.
Yeah,
Like you'd see 30 on a lap.
it's funny.
Like-
I look back. You remember that when you first go to start the lap, and then you go that first causeway where that hot spot is for that king,
Yeah.
and you keep going around a bit, and there was that big one that was just sitting. Every
there.
time we'd walk around, he was sitting there.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a male or female, a gravid female, or just a fat male, but it was always sitting there. Then I went back and looked at old YouTube videos of people doing that where they found kings.
Yeah.
And almost every video they filmed this same
This
lizard
same
in
lizard,
the exact
yeah.
same spot.
Yeah.
Sitting just off the boardwalk, off the path, just like laid out and just big guts on it and everything. And I just thought it was funny. I looked back at old videos of what people posted on YouTube, and that same lizard's in that same spot every time.
Yeah. And when you watch videos of people finding kings out there, you can literally pinpoint where it is,
Yeah.
like on that walk.
Yeah, I went back and watched the living zoology one.
I watched a couple as well.
Where they
yeah.
found that, I'm like, kind of shit watching it after you've been there, knowing we didn't find one.
Walking around for hours looking for them.
Yeah, at least we found other shit though, which is good.
Plenty of other stuff, which was good. But the other target out there was the spitters again as
Yeah.
well. They again seem to be sort of a common sight
Yeah,
out there moving through the mangroves. Didn't see one of them either,
nah.
unfortunately. All sorts of other stuff out there, like all the birds and stuff out there, heaps. Saltwater crocodiles, that was cool. We saw the big fella as well come in, which was good.
It might have been the last day, I reckon.
Yeah,
We saw him.
he was like 4.5 meters or something.
Yeah.
He was a decent size. And just, lots of birds. Otters as well.
Yeah, I saw a group of otters.
So that was pretty cool. But that's where we spent a lot of time.
Yeah,
Just going really hard for a king, which again didn't happen, but that just gives us an excuse to go back
yeah.
or go somewhere and get
somewhere
and
else.
get one.
Yeah,
Um,
I was still like the chase is good though as well.
it's
I mean, it would have it would have been unreal. Like first lap, you just find one.
just find one. So, right, where are we going now?
Yeah, but yeah, luckily a place like that you don't just luck out and generally find nothing.
No,
Like,
you're gonna see stuff.
You see
Yeah.
stuff. It just
Yeah,
generally you're just probably going to see the more common stuff.
yeah.
Like Waglers, but
We ended up getting a few snakes out there. A few of the common like paradise tree snakes and that sort of stuff.
yeah,
But we did get a couple of ticks out there as well.
that's right. Yeah,
Just sitting up in the trees, sleeping, which was quite cool.
I'll put a photo of that one too.
Yep. Just mark that. Nice. So yeah, retics was another one that I wanted to see and get photos of because I'd seen one in Borneo,
Yeah,
but I only saw a bit of it because it was up in the rafter of a fucking building.
right.
And
Didn't climb up there.
no,
Yeah.
I didn't.
You tempted to, weren't you?
It would have been very difficult. It would have been very difficult. But it was good to see those and get photos of
Yeah.
them as well. Some half decent photos.
Yeah,
And again, it was a good sign seeing them as well.
yeah.
Because again, obviously the Kings
Smash them.
smash them.
Yeah,
So when we did see them, we hung around for a bit that day as well, just until sort of the time where Kings were sort of known to be moving around. But again, didn't happen, unfortunately.
yeah. I think we sort of befriended like the security guard out there. Like,
Yeah.
That might be a surprise to people like in Australia and stuff too. I mean, I know there are certain areas where they do have people like rangers and stuff out where you find stuff, but yeah, especially at this place where we were, the wetlands, this ring route you could do and everything. There's literally like a security guard out there for like, you could almost say they're for the animals, really.
Yeah.
Oh, this literally is it all there for, like, and to stop people from going.
They're just walking around.
But literally, like there's literally security guards out there for the animals. It's it's kind of cool. Like, at least they give a shit about them, sort of thing. But yeah, it sort of stops people from getting too close to anything and that sort of stuff. But
Yeah.
we sort of befriended one of them there, and he sort of said he hadn't seen one for a while out there.
Yeah.
Or like he hadn't seen one, even though we had that sighting of, or they had that one that ate the python the day we got there.
Yeah.
And couldn't get out there, but
yeah. We did that with a few people because we met a herper the first night as well out at the mangroves.
Yeah, that's right.
Who was at the
out there too
at the other wetlands the next morning, and we saw him there as well.
Yeah, that's right.
And he got a retic that morning before we got there.
Yeah, it was like 7 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
Right when it opened.
But he was there looking for a king as well, but didn't get one.
No.
Didn't get one while we were sort of around.
Well, at least it didn't happen. Well, no one posted about it anyway while we were there.
Yeah.
And not there.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So at least that didn't happen.
That was another thing. Like, if it was during the day, like, we were checking the sightings. Like, if someone had seen one, we would have been
straight out
fucking out there.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Yeah.
Like,
even if we'd been out there and went back in, like, somewhere, we would have gone straight back out.
Yeah.
But once again, like, Singapore's such a small island. I think that was the furthest you could probably go from where we were.
Like, literally, it was one side to the other.
Yeah, and it still only took like 25, 30 minutes maybe, something like that.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty easy getting around, which is good as well. Yeah. But they were nice, those wetlands. It was good to go there most days.
Yeah, it was.
And walk around. It's just hot. In the mangroves, there's no breeze either.
Chafing.
Yeah, just so hot.
I don't know. I think because it's so bloody cold here, I didn't mind it. Something different, I guess. Like, it can weigh on you, but as long as you keep your fluids up, you're sort of alright. Like, the hydrolyte stuff that I bought bloody saved me, I reckon. Yeah,
I should have been having that from the start, but I wasn't, and
that's probably why
I hit a wall at the end.
Yeah.
Which I tend to do on trips when I go hard for that long.
Oh,
drink enough water, but eating not the best food the whole time, and you just hit a wall.
That's the thing. Like, we're pretty lucky where we stayed. We had like a continental breakfast every morning, which is probably the best feed of the day. We probably had every day, sort of.
Yeah.
Or healthiest thing we had. They had like eggs
and then it was just wherever we could get a feed after that.
Like it wasn't even like Singapore food. It was just bloody like a burger.
Whatever we could find.
Yeah.
A lot of the times we were just out, and it was just whatever was close. Yeah. Really. So, yeah. But oh well, that happens. We powered through.
Yeah.
So one of the other spots we went to was, well, there's a few spots sort of around the central catchment area, which was very well known for Waglers, which I don't know how many we ended up seeing in the end.
Yeah,
like 15.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah. Which is sort of known.
Yeah.
But still bloody cool to see.
They were another one that I really wanted to see because I hadn't seen one before. You'd seen them on your
I literally
last trip.
Saw one.
Yeah. But I think we did pretty well with the Waglers.
Yeah.
It was the second day we went to a pretty well known spot for them.
I was gonna say the first full day we had there was that night we saw that.
Yes, that's right. We went out and did that corridor that night.
That road that goes through. I don't know what it's called now. It's McRitchie.
Upper Thompson.
Upper Thompson Road it's called.
Yeah.
And like because a lot of the places close at like 7 p.m. They don't let anyone into the trails and stuff. And there's cameras everywhere.
So many security cameras, literally everywhere.
So
it's good. It's good in a way. Again, it's helping protect the animals and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But we want to go in and find snakes as well.
That first the second night. Sorry.
Second night
after we got there. We did that. The Lower Thompson Road is just literally just a road that cuts through
The reserve.
the reserve,
Yeah.
which is just like either side, just jungle either side essentially, and
Yeah.
you can just like walk along the path and just
Spot stuff.
and that's where Brett spotted a male wagglers.
I spotted both of them. We got one within like 5 minutes that was right up the top.
Oh, that's right. We saw the belly of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously couldn't do anything with that.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, it's a good sign at least.
Yeah.
So kept walking, heap of vine snakes and stuff going through, and then there was another nice young male wagglers that was at about eye level, and he was sitting perfectly in ambush for a nice in situ photo.
Yeah.
Which was great, which we'll put up now.
Yeah.
After Dan screenshots where he needs to put it up.
I have to work for this one. It was. I was off to not a bad start spotting stuff, and then I dried up after that. Well, that night dried up anyway. We were like the first half an hour we got two wagglers, 2 vine snakes.
Yeah,
we thought we were on, then it just carked it after that. I think,
yeah,
didn't it?
Yeah. But again, that's herping.
Yeah, I was happy with myself, just like spotting the 2 vines, and then you got the 2 wagglers, and I was like pretty pumped. And then
but yeah, the wagglers, so much variation.
Yeah.
Between males and females.
Yeah.
And the size difference as well.
Yeah.
Of course. So the one that just went up was a male. There would have been an adult male. They don't get overly big. They typically stay that sort of greeny colour.
Well, with a couple of little red dashes down the back of the back or something, isn't it?
But that typical green, bit of patterning, not too much, and a lot smaller than the females. Like the females are 4-5 times the size of them. And they go through much more dramatic colour phases than the males do. So we got that male that night, and then the next morning we went out to Thompson.
Yeah, that's right.
Where we cleaned up on them.
You almost guaranteed a waggles out there.
Yeah, so we were walking around there for a bit. We were looking at the old ruins through the park, and you were looking at something. I think Simon pointed it out.
Yeah, it was a red, orange pipe.
And then I literally looked a foot to the left. Oh, there's a female just curled up on a vine sitting there.
Yeah.
That one was only a young female. Again, we'll put a photo up. So you can already see the difference between the males and females. Yeah. And that was a young female. Again, she was, in a nice in situ spot. So we got some photos of her. A few other people walked past and sort of, took some photos as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was actually, I like that walk. It was really like, we didn't see much else in there really, did we? But it was really like King Cobra sort of habitat, the first bit. So we're kind of excited walking through there.
Yeah.
And he sort of, that's the thing about Singapore, it doesn't take much to make you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Even though you are. I mean, even though you're not, sort of thing. So that was kind of cool about that. And then, coming across the wagglers, that was good.
Yeah. And then, so we got that female. We weren't at that spot for overly long. We sort of did a lap through, and then we went somewhere else after that. But we went through and then went back to the toilet block, because the toilet block is a very popular spot for them.
It's funny, like some species of snake and stuff, you can put so much effort into a location and timing a day and all that sort of stuff. Then, like, for wagglers in Singapore, you go to a toilet block and find them. Yeah,
literally. So we went to this toilet block, and there's the one of the maintenance people of the park just cleaning up, and he could see what we were looking for straight away, because like we were looking in the trees.
Yeah.
And he just walked past and just started pointing them out. Oh, shit. There was a few there.
Yeah.
And then he's like, there's another female over there. There's a male there.
There's like 2 males close to each other. Right.
Literally.
We're watching one, and then someone, there's one there too.
There's one there as well. But again, if you didn't know what you were looking for, you'd just walk straight past it.
It is a bit like, it's pretty crazy because it's not overly dense. Like
not that particular spot.
Like you get a feel for where they sit. Like after a while, you sort of work out where they sort of sit on a branch and stuff. But like makes you wonder sort of where they go from there, like whether they.
Yeah.
It's not like they come out onto like a single branch and then go back into like real thick stuff. The whole bush is like, not.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Where like how you just don't see them a lot of the time, and yeah,
all the ones we did see, most of them were low.
yeah,
It was only that first one that was like right up the top
yeah,
in the tree. The rest were pretty low.
yeah. They were, yeah,
Yeah, which again was nice to get photos of and a few videos of
yeah,
as well. So yeah, we did well on the Waglers. We got the young female in the morning, then we got an older female at that toilet block as well. So after that, it was really just a big female to get,
yeah,
which we did eventually, but not that day. So that was a very productive morning. Again, Wagglers was the only thing we saw, but we saw a lot of them.
yeah,
And again, it's good seeing something different.
yeah, just from what we're used to.
Yeah, brown snakes and red bellies.
Yeah.
So after that, we went to McRitchie, I think.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
That was the day we did that. Yeah, I was trying to remember. I couldn't remember if it was that or the Botanic Gardens. But
What was the Botanic Gardens? That might have been the first day after the wetlands.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That was a bigger day with the Botanic Gardens. Then went out to
That other,
that road that night, and then today we were talking about was the what was it called? McRitchie.
Yeah. So again, another part of the central catchment area in Singapore, sort of lower down, but again, a pretty good spot for wildlife, according to everyone I'd spoken to.
Yeah.
So we walked around there for a bit. Didn't see too much. We saw the arse end of a decent sized snake disappear.
Oh, that's right.
We don't know what it was. I don't want to think about what it could have been.
Yeah, no.
Because it was a decent sized snake and a certain colour would match a description of a snake we were looking for, but I don't want to think about that. But it disappeared really quick.
Yeah, it did.
It took off, but it could have been anything.
Yeah, exactly.
It could have been anything. So yeah, walked around there for a bit. Again, didn't see too much there. Heaps of macaques.
Yeah.
There, like heaps.
Monkeys.
And again, they're just on the path. You just walk past them. They don't give a shit. There's people walking around with big sticks in case I need to belt one if it goes them.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah, it's didn't see too much else on that one though, did we?
Nah, it was getting sort of afternoon and it was bloody hot.
Yeah.
By that point, and again, it hadn't rained.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then
typically it was go hard in the mornings, go get something to eat, and then
see what happens
after that.
Go for a swim and then go out at night.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah, like if it had been raining, like if you'd had a storm come through at midday, you'd be straight out somewhere.
Yeah.
In the afternoon.
Yeah.
Trying to get something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it didn't, unfortunately.
Where did we go that night?
That night was Rifle Range.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Which turned into the rail corridor.
Yes. Yeah. We sort of did both that night because we went down the end of Rifle Range, walked up, and then went up rail corridor.
Yeah, it's just like the big corridor that runs through the middle of Singapore, essentially, isn't it?
Basically,
it's the old railway line, which is just converted into a big track now, and then like it's almost like so weird. Like you walk down this track, and either side's like thick bush, either side where you can spot anything, and then like another 10 well, a bit more than that, like 100 meters again. There's this like high-rise buildings and stuff.
Yeah,
like you're literally spotting snakes. And yeah, just can hear traffic. It's weird to the senses, but yeah.
Yeah, that was a good spot. Again, lots of wagglers.
Yeah,
we got a few that night.
Did we?
Yeah,
I know. We got that big. I spotted that big female.
You did. I walked straight past it.
I was happy with that.
I'd like to think I didn't miss much, but I missed that one.
Yeah, you were on the ball, but yeah, I felt like I was pretty honed in, but I don't know. Just certain cues.
You just saw me spotting shit, it's like.
Yeah, I was pretty happy that I got that one over you, though.
That was
Because it was just a big female sitting there, and it was kind of obvious.
yeah. that was the last Waglers we needed though. Was the big female,
And we got that.
and we got that. And again, photo we'll put up. And again, she was sitting down nice and low. We could get some photos, and you did a video with her as well.
Yeah, it worked out well where she was sitting because obviously, you could literally just sort of manipulate the branch a little bit without having to touch her.
Yeah.
And I would just stand behind and do a video, which was kind of cool.
Yeah. Again, a nice, big, impressive
it was good,
snake. Yeah. And again, like the difference between the females and the males is
crazy.
just ridiculous. Like you'd think they were two different species.
Yeah.
But that was good getting that big female that night because again we could stop fucking looking for Waglers after that. But I think we saw a few more after that anyway.
Yeah, I mean, when you say stop looking, you're still sort of looking in trees for other stuff anyway. So you're like, would we see much else?
Not too much else.
There's a lizard.
A couple of lizards sleeping in the trees, but that's about it. I'll put a photo up. I don't know what it is. I need to identify it.
Yeah.
But yeah, not too much else that night. It was just Waglers mainly.
Yeah.
Again, again, like a lot of people think you go to Southeast Asia, you're just going to be falling over snakes, and we were to a point, but they were all the same species.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah.
Yeah. But, I think if it had rained, we would have got a lot more than what we did. Again, we did fantastic.
Yeah.
But
really, like apart from the two cobras we wanted, we got everything else. So
yeah, there was 5 main species that I wanted to see. We saw 3 of them.
Yeah.
The cobras, well, the king and the spitter were the other 2.
Yeah.
That we missed out on, unfortunately. But yeah, we got the other 3.
Still did alright.
It was again, so different to stuff we see here.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
And just a different environment to find stuff in is good too.
Yeah.
Just something different.
Yeah. Hot.
Yeah. We went out to the wetlands again.
The next day was the wetlands again. Like I said, we went hard for a king, like really hard for a king, but we didn't fucking end up seeing one, unfortunately. Again, not through lack of trying.
Yeah, and the only thing that makes you feel better is that they haven't seen one. Well, no one's posted one since we've been back, I don't think.
No, I don't think there has.
Not to say they hadn't seen them, but it kind of makes us feel a little bit better that we didn't get, like, you just imagine it the day you leave, one was seen, like, you can just imagine that.
That's,
But suppose, well, as far as anyone posting it, it didn't happen. It could have, but, yeah.
So that was the wetlands.
We just about spent all day out there that last day too.
Yeah, we spent a while out there. Again, we just wanted to put in that effort and just hope that we got something. But unfortunately, we didn't. On that front. So the other thing we did while we were in Singapore, which is what made it our business trip. Is we went to, what was it, the Festival of Biodiversity?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Big festival they have in Singapore every year where a heap of different organisations, animal-related, environmental-related, get together and just have a
convention.
Expo sort of.
It's an
expo sort of thing.
Yeah. Everyone's got stalls and stuff.
Yeah, and sort of. Yeah, it was good going down there.
Yeah.
That wasn't the last day, was it? That was
Saturday.
That was the Saturday. Yeah. So we went there in the afternoon. Because we did the podcast with Kalai and Acres.
Yeah, Acres, yeah.
Which was good. So we met up with them, met a heap of other people, the Herpetological Society of Singapore as well.
It's a word salad, that, isn't it?
Who we met, absolutely lovely, lovely guys, and they gifted us Reptiles and Amphibians of Singapore, which was very nice of them as well. And hopefully, we didn't have time, but hopefully we can get them on to do a podcast with them.
Yeah,
we didn't have time, unfortunately. But we did do one, with Acres.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
That's out now. Yes.
Yeah.
That was a few weeks
A couple
ago.
weeks ago, yeah. No, that was really good. Yeah, and Kai was, nice bloke.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, took time out to have a chat to us, and for a good hour or so. Obviously he introduced us to a few other people there as well, which was really good. And then they invited us out the next day out to the actual rescue center. So
that was very cool.
Yeah.
Just to see the sort of ins and outs
Yeah.
of everything that they do there, basically.
Yeah, which is it was cool because I think they are the only rescue place in Singapore.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Or only non-for-profit.
Not-for-profit.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. But yeah, thousands of calls they get every year.
Oh, how many was it?
6,000 or something like that, wouldn't it?
I thought it was more than that. I thought it was like 16,000 calls a year.
Yeah, it might have been 16.
I think that's what he said. It'd be in the episode somewhere.
He said, it was a lot of them was birds, but it's pretty nuts. And the facility they got out there is good. I think it sounded like he was pumping a fair bit more money into it
to upgrade stuff.
He was in the middle of building a heap of things out there. We got to play with a few species we don't normally get to play with.
No.
I mean, they're I wouldn't say they're boring. They're sort of only boring because they weren't venomous. But, like a couple of ball pythons that were obviously confiscated or something. I can't remember.
They had a fair few confiscations. Yeah.
Albino corn snake, blood python. That was cool.
Yeah.
And just a few things like that were out there.
Heaps of tortoises and turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just ridiculous amounts.
Yeah, lots of birds too.
Yeah.
It was all pretty cool. It's good to just get another aspect of how other people do it and that sort of thing. And he said where this was is all close-ish to the wetlands area. We were looking for kings that whole time. It wasn't far away from there, so it's sort of for Singapore. It was pretty rural.
So the rural area.
It was which I didn't think actually existed in Singapore. Like you're starting to think there wasn't much of that sort of area at all. But out there, and he was sort of saying he's like they've had kings move through there.
Yeah, he's had one in their bloody education centre or something.
That
a king just made its way in. Oh, okay, as it does.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, no, it was good to go. Good to go out there and have a look around. And that day they had a couple of retics that they got as well.
Oh, that's right. They showed us a few of them.
Yeah,
so that's cool.
Which was cool. No cobras, unfortunately.
No.
Still cool to see a couple of retics. And the program that they've got with the retics over there as well.
Yeah.
With the chipping.
Yeah, that's right. Keeping track of them.
Keeping track of them is pretty good. That was the Sunday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was sort of a last little hurrah, I think, wasn't it?
Last little hurrah. Again, it would have been nice to do another podcast or another couple, but we just didn't have the time.
No.
Unfortunately. I mean, it would have been good to do so many other things.
It's in hindsight, it's nice, isn't it?
There was...
I think we did pretty well, really.
Yeah.
Snakes we saw, and then managed, got a podcast in there as well. And
a bit of content.
Yeah, with that too.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
That was last day, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the last day. And then went on to Darwin on the Monday.
Yeah.
We flew out again bright and early, always bright and early. Flew to Darwin, and that all started the sort of second part of the trip, which was more podcast focused.
Yeah,
we did a few more in Darwin, but it was good to get at least one done in Singapore.
Yeah.
Again, would have been nice to do another couple in person, but we should be able to get a few people on for online episodes as well, particularly from the Herp Society.
Yeah,
which would be good.
Be good, yeah.
Because they'd have some cool stories.
Yeah, they would
to tell as well. So yeah, overall, very good trip.
I'd call it successful.
Oh, I'd say it was, yeah.
It would have been nice to get a king.
It would have been.
Or even, just a spitter or something, but can't ask for too much. At least we didn't completely fuck out and
get nothing.
Our cameras didn't fail when we were doing the podcast or anything like that, so didn't lose anything.
It's because you've upgraded.
Yeah.
It's because you've upgraded. You're not using the GoPro that cuts out anymore.
Yeah. I did.
You took it, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't use it.
Yeah, donated my hat to that place we went for dinner near on Rifle Range Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, lost my mum's snake catching hat, but it's alright, they can have that.
Free publicity.
Yeah, something along those lines. But yeah, only thing I lost on the trip, so that's good.
Yeah, that's alright, that's not too bad. I don't think I lost anything major. I thought I did, but I found it in the end. Yeah, so yeah, that was the sort of Singapore portion of the trip. We've still got all of Darwin to recap as well.
Yeah.
Which we'll do in another episode. What time are we at?
44.
That'll do. Yeah, that'll do. So yeah, that was part one of the trip recap. For the Singapore part, we'll go on to do the Darwin recap now as well. So yeah, thanks for listening, everyone. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and yeah, we will see you in the next one.